Okay, so a lot of you guys comment on my YouTube videos saying that you're taking up psychology or you want to take up psychology. So today we're gonna answer some questions about psychology. So today I'm with Gia Rojas. She's psychology also. We're both 116 in DLSU, BS Psychology. Okay, the first question is, what is the difference between AB Psychology and BS Psychology?
Okay, AB Psychology focuses more on theoretical, they have more humanities courses, while BS, we're more focused on the sciences. So we have more chem, we have more bio, more physics.
The next question is, how many years is the course? So for BS Psychology, it's 3 years and a term, so that's a total of 10 terms. And then for AB Psychology, it's 9 terms, which is 3 years. But it depends on the school you were in. Is psychology hard? Yes, it is hard because you have to memorize a lot of things, a lot of theories, a lot of terms. But if you make time to study,
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine and you won't fail anything. Next is it a pre-med course?
BS Psychology is a pre-med course, not AB Psychology, because if you're gonna go to medical school, they require a certain number of prerequisites.
Another question that I got a lot was, what are the career opportunities after psychology? So one of the career opportunities is psychometrician. These are the people who administer tests in a corporate setting or a clinical setting. And then you can also be a psychologist, a psychiatrist, guidance counselor, or you can work in the corporate world. You could go under human resource department, which is training or recruitment. So another question related to that is, what is the difference between psychologists and psychiatrists?
Psychiatrists are medical doctors, so they need to have an MD, they have to go to medical school, while psychologists are focused on behavioral therapy, intervention.
Based on their educational background, psychiatrists can prescribe medication while psychologists can't, and then psychologists can administer psychological testing while psychiatrists can't. Is AB Psychology a pre-law?
There's no specific
pre-law course.
If you want to get into law.
So psychology is a pre-law course because any course is a pre-law course. What are the specialized subjects? So there are a lot. Clinical psychology, social psychology, cognitive psychology, experimental psychology, developmental psychology, health psychology, biopsychology,
psychological statistics.
My favorite is social psychology. You also.
Same.
Because you can apply it to your life right after you learn it. Because it's really...
Because you can see it.
It's really applicable.
It's really applicable.
Someone said, I hate math. Is there any math?
Yes, there's a lot of math in BS Psych. We have alg, trig, physics, chem, stats. For AB, there's algebra and statistics.
Yeah, so there's more math courses for BS Psychology. So if you collate everything we said, BS Psychology is relatively harder than AB Psychology.
Yeah.
Any tips for incoming freshman students?
Any tips? Get ready to memorize.
A lot of theories. So it's really more on memorization. And then you have to be nice to your you have to be nice to your professors because they're the ones grading you. So if you're nicer to them, they'll
help you.
Yeah, they'll help you and maybe they'll curve your grade pa. So yeah.
Get as much sleep as you can right now.
Yeah.
Before you go into college.
Can we take psychology if we studied HOMS in senior high school? So based on what Nika told me, because we didn't take K-12, so we're not super familiar with the situation. But Nika told me that if you're gonna take BS Psychology, it's better to take STEM because HOMS doesn't focus on science courses and BS Psychology has a lot of science courses. But it's not a requirement because your strand in senior high school isn't a prerequisite to any course in college. It's just gonna help you because you're gonna be familiar with all the subjects and everything.
Yes.
Can you read minds? No, we can't. I think that's the obvious answer to the question. Next, Are there lab subjects?
Yes.
Yes, like we said a while ago, there is, and BS Psychology
Has more than AP Psychology, a lot more.
Do you learn how to interpret dreams?
Not in the undergraduate level, but I think when
Maybe
you go to
you-
your graduate studies, there's a course on dream analysis. I think.
Well, that's part of psychotherapy,
Yeah, I think it's
psychoanalysis.
psycho.
Actually, don't take our word for it.
Yeah, but we know there's like a.
Basta right now, no. We don't learn how to interpret dreams.
You can ask your future professors about it.
Hindi ba nakakaiyak yung course? Actually, last week we cried. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of courses in college are nakakaiyak. College is hard, basically.
Yeah. Very
Yeah. Be ready to study.
Be ready to cry.
Is it really nakakabaliw?
Right now,
Right now, because of our load for this
Yeah.
term, it is nakakabaliw because we have OJT, we have a lot of science courses.
we have 2 science courses, plus we have the lab, so that's
Yeah.
like 4.
And we have psych courses rin, so we made ourselves baliw by picking all our classes for this term.
Yeah. Oh well.
What is the hardest subject so far?
Comparative anatomy.
Yeah, comparative anatomy. We're taking it right now. So comparative anatomy, if you don't know, is the subject wherein you dissect a cat. But before you dissect the cat, you study all the other animals. You have to memorize so much terms, so much history.
So
and
much animals.
There's a lab course and a lecture course. They're both hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
So we have a dead cat.
Yeah.
So
She keeps her dead.
I keep the
yeah,
dead cat
in her condo.
because we're partners.
Oh, and then yesterday, we had lab kasi yesterday. So we opened the cat and there was maggot.
On the ear part, it really gross. Really, really gross.
Yeah. Do you naturally read a person's behavior after learning about it in psychology?
Yes.
I think yes. I think when you learn something new naman, you want to apply it to whatever you do. So we try to apply what we learn.
We don't diagnose.
We don't diagnose or we don't judge. We just observe.
We just try to understand why
Yeah,
they're acting that way or why they're like
Yeah.
that.
If you take psychology, I feel like you'll be more understanding to what people feel and why people act a certain way because you know why, or you may know the causes as to why they act that way. Rated from 1 to 10.
Based on
Based on difficulty, maybe a 9 or an 8. If you compare it to other science courses, I think.
Yeah.
Because, just so you know, because it's BS Psychology, science professors, they're a bit nicer to you compared to chem majors, biology majors.
Yeah, they're more lenient with us.
Like, they go at a slower pace.
Yeah, because they know that we're not.
Not everybody will
Yeah.
take med school.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're nice.
They're nicer to non-science majors. Why do so many people belittle it?
Why do so many people belittle psychology? I think it's because of the stigma. You know, mental health isn't a real thing. They're like saying that people who have mental health issues are dramatic.
Actually, maybe.
Yeah.
And in the Philippines, it's not that. What do you call it?
They don't give importance to it.
There's still a physical illness over mental
Mental
illness
illness.
kind of thinking in the Philippines. So maybe that's why, but we don't know.
That's just our opinion.
Yes. Okay, I think that's it. I hope we answered most of your questions, and if you have more questions, you can just comment down below, and if you want more psychology videos, just comment. Okay, that's it. Bye! So the first question is... Okay. These are the people who admit. So... Have to have more patience.
What? Ba't ganun po si Freud?
Do you know the real name of Anna O? What?
Who's Anna?